Hello, my darlings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your Color Year 2021 color reading. And I'm very excited for us. And there's great, actually, good things coming from this year. 2021 is associated with the universal number 5, which means it's associated with the color turquoise, which is about speaking from your heart and speaking your truth and really claiming your soul's sovereign power of freedom. It's about heart and soul connection, and it's the year where you will be able to and be made to walk your talk and talk your walk. It's really a powerful year for authenticity and love. This year is a year of spiritual growth, increased personal development, adaptability, and personal freedom. So anything that is out of alignment with any of those aspects is going to come up for you to look at. There is great opportunity for you to let go of that mentally driven way of running your life and instead move into that kind of softer, simpler, easier way of being, doing, having, and living. Okay, so this is the opportunity that we've got here for us in 2021 with turquoise. From now until the next eclipse season in May, which is May to June 2021, we are going to be called each day to really be self-responsible, mature, and focused in how we're interacting with people in our lives, in how we're living our lives, in what you're doing each day. Is that bringing you really closer or further away from what you want? So it's like there's no victimhood. Victimhood is not going to be allowed this year in 2021. It's about you taking personal responsibility. It's also the era that we're in of the Aquarian Era and the Aquarian Age. And so this means that's also associated with water, and turquoise is associated with water. You will see, you know, when we think of turquoise, we think of that beautiful turquoise sea. Okay, so this year, you are being called to really also manage your emotions and really step into the depths of your soul, of who you really are in a soul level. And you are also going to be called to become a leader and a role model of the balanced, spiritual, heart-centered lifestyle, okay? So this is also, because it's associated with water, turquoise, it's like, you know, you are going to really be called to look at, you know, the sea, you know, that are, whether, you know, be guided to say in your life, is it high tide, is it low tide, is it medium? So you can actually really get to know about, okay, if I want to go for a walk, for example, this is what I do every day. If I want to go for a walk to the beach, then I'll check to see if it's low or high tide, because if I go down when the tide is in, then I won't be able to have that walk on the beach. So you're going to be asked to say, if you want something, check the temperatures, check the tides of the energies to decide, are you going to do it now or are you going to do it later on? And that's really you about tuning into your intuition, tuning into your emotions, tuning into your energy of how it feels, and dropping down into your heart and saying, is this what I want? Okay. Turquoise is also linked to the thymus gland, a very, very important gland for us as human beings, and it's the higher heart. It's also called the ascended heart, okay? And so this really is very, very important. It's here. And we put our hands here. Like I find, like if you hear, you know, of someone, you know, having bad news or something, I can really feel myself putting my hand going, oh my God, I'm thinking of that person. If you notice in yoga, when they're doing the cobra, you know, the movement is up. And so this part is really upwards. Also, it's used as well in Qigong. And when we are, you know, embracing and honoring the moon and the sun, you know, we kind of look up. And so this is a really, really important center for us, because it is actually your spiritual connection. It's the seat of your soul. So what is going to be required of you is to really do the heart healing so that you can open and live from that place. The other thing about this thymus chakra, it is said as well that this is where we can, you know, that trauma and painful events and our ancestral lineage and narration comes from here. So there will be some like ancestral healing that will be required, healing any other kind of stuck traumas or painful events that could be stuck still in your energy, that will come up for healing and releasing. And all you're doing here, it's good, because all you're doing is you are making space for you to live from that abundant, your soul's divine right to thrive, okay? Anything that is not in alignment with that will be released. And here is where you're going to have that greater spiritual communication, because in fact, that's where spirit communicates from. It's through this center. Now, turquoise also, as I said, is the expansiveness of the sea. There are oceans of possibilities for you, and the sky is the limit. However, you need to step into the sea. You need to go deep. You can see even that in the sea, if we just look at the sea and look out in the sea, we don't see, you know, the treasures that are underneath the depths of the sea, the beautiful fish, all the beautiful vegetation, until we go deeper into the ocean. And you and I and everybody in 2021, we are going to be called to really, we must swim into the deeper oceans. We must dive into that sea and see what 2021 has for us. And therefore, for that, you need to be practicing your swimming skills, okay? And you need to go into the ocean to really be part. So you've got to really participate and play in life and stop holding yourself back, because you will only know by doing, by experiencing, okay? Now, while 2020, I'm sure everybody will agree that it was a harshness, there was a harshness to it. 2021 is bringing in a softness. It's bringing in compassion that is really, really needed. And this is good news. And this is the reminder. It's just like, where are you being harsher? Where are you pushing? Where are you making things happen? And reminding yourself, come back into your energy, lean back, and softness. How can this be softer? How I can have more compassion? How it can be easier? It's the ers, right? Easier, softer, nicer, okay? There's also a sense of reassurance. I've said, I think back in November, it's like, it's okay, the worst is over, right? So there is this reassurance, and to honor yourself and pat yourself on the back. You are here, you did it. You've overcome so much this year. And the divine is rewarding you, okay? You learned so much. So 2021 now is the year of initiation into new life, into the mysteries of life, into power. And what's the power? It's love. And while there are going to be moments of challenge, you know, I really see now that challenges, I don't see things as a challenge, I see them as an opportunity. Because when you find the light within that challenge, when you see that any challenge that comes in, you don't see it as a problem, you see it's a learning, a growth, or a wisdom that you are deepening into, that you are being summoned to step into the opportunity, the healing, the prosperity, the joy, and the freedom. Okay, so that's the truth of 2021. And that's what it holds for you if you are willing, thy will be done, if you are willing to step into that and into the expansiveness of who you are on the soul level, and letting yourself have more abundance, right? Really giving yourself the permission to really go bigger and brighter in your life, in your heart's desires. So this 2021 is a whole new level of love, peace, prosperity, because in turquoise you have green, and green is associated with abundance, is associated with money. So there's money to be made, prosperity is there, and empowerment that is available for you to use and harness in 2021. So therefore your decision is, are you going to go, when you see the sea, are you going to go to the edges of the water? Are you going to walk more into the center of the sea? Are you going to go deeper? So you're going to master your swimming skills, your diving skills. You might get a bigger boat and you need to get familiar with the tides to see if they're high or low. And I mentioned that earlier on. And Goddess Isis is here to support you and guide you along the way. And she is all about the initiation into this new life. I also tuned in and asked what was the divine feminine goddess for 2021. And I got Yeshi Sogyal. And she is the embodiment of deepest bliss. And I'm going to actually read out a little bit here on it because I feel it's very important to know about, to understand the story about her and how it's going to be related to 2021, okay? So Yeshi Sogyal represented a deep wisdom that has been much misunderstood. She is the ultimate spiritual wisdom that the human body is all that is needed for enlightenment. Yeshi was born a princess in Tibet in 777 CE. According to legend, she was born in the same way as the Buddha. A mantra resounded and her mother gave birth to Yeshi painlessly. Her name means Wisdom Lake Queen because at the moment of her birth, a nearby lake doubled in size, symbolizing her tremendous wisdom, her waters of enlightenment. Now, I found this really interesting because turquoise is water. We've just gone into the Aquarian age of water. This is Aquarius associated with water. And this divine feminine woman is also impacting the water. From a young age, Yeshi only wanted to practice the Dharma instead of getting married. But the emperor of Tibet gave her to Padmasambhava, who had traveled to Tibet from India to spread the Buddha's teachings. He became her main consort and husband, and together they each founded their own lineages of Buddhist teaching. And I mentioned about earlier on, which came in about the timeless land, which is about our ancestors. And here again, we have about the lineages, okay? She spent many years isolated in meditation and accomplished several cycles of tantric spiritual practices. She received esoteric initiations and became known as a fully enlightened Buddha in the form of an ordinary woman. She's also considered to be an incarnation of Vajrayana Yoganindi, and her husband predicted that she would reincarnate in the legendary Tibetan Buddhist tantric teacher Yogini Makig Labdron. So that is the information about her and how she's with you, she's overseeing, and call her in. Call her in. And this is really going to support you in 2021, okay? The word that I got when I tuned into 2021 is expansion. So where are you needing to expand? So there is no room for smallness in 2021, none. It's about expansion. Where can I expand in every area of my life? Maybe it could even as well be, where can you expand your learning, your mindset, your heart, your home, your business, your relationships? It's really about taking up that full space that has energetically been created for you. All right. So the other thing I want to say as well about expansion is that you really, for that expansion, for your, not your mind's expansion, for your heart's expansion. And this is where you are going to be encouraged and be led into really truthfully living from your higher heart, where your soul really wants to play out. This is the seat of your soul, okay? Now, what was also interesting was when I was in this meditative state and connecting in with 2021 and the color turquoise, I saw and heard a dolphin and a whale. And I asked my friend, Sharon Brown, you'll find her on Facebook. You can find her under Living Uniquely You, Sharon. So it's Living Uniquely and then the U, Sharon. And you'll also find her another page she has, which is Sharon's Spirit Animals Guidance. And so I asked her the meanings of seeing these animals in 2021. And this is what she said to me. She said that I'm just trying to think now, hold on a minute. Yeah, that the dolphin is fun, harmony, and balance. Okay, so, and I mentioned earlier on too, it is about really living from this balanced, spiritual, abundant, heart-centered place, okay? And then the whale came in because it's answering your soul's callings and it's about stepping into your true self, okay? So it's really about allowing this childlike wonder, you know, the fun, letting it be easier, that childlike wonder, bringing that back into your life. And I say as well, like to a lot of my clients, it's like, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if ABC, whatever it is you want in your life? And this is the question to ask yourself, wouldn't it be nice if, bring back that wonder? So the whale is no longer sitting on the fence, okay? It's about really aligning to your soul's path. So you've been called to listen to your true soul's voice. And here again, you know, we're connecting, we're here, we're living from this place, okay? So then you'll hear more clearly the whispers of your soul, the whispers of your inner voice. And you will know if you're going down the, you know, dead ends or wrong paths. You've got to pause, you've got to stop, you've got to listen. And from that place, take action so that you can really live by the beat of your soul's calling, okay? And then I have another friend, Aisling Mooney, who's an amazing, very well-known global angel guide. And she said to me that the angel this year is Archangel Ariel, and it's the Earth Warrior. So my darlings, we have great things available to us in 2021, and you have the choice to step into that. And then you can wear that turquoise color. You can have turquoise around you to remind you. You can breathe that color in. If things are getting out of hand for you or not going according to plan, just imagine yourself standing in that beautiful turquoise ocean, swimming or letting yourself be washed away and clearing away all the things that are stopping you from really living from the expansiveness of your soul and having that abundance that you deserve. You can have a turquoise crystal with you. You can I'm just looking across the way, actually I should have brought over to show you, I have a beautiful frame of an angel that is turquoise. I'll be using that this year. And so letting yourself being supported by the energies and allowing this to be an easier, softer, peaceful, lighter, and letting the waves of the turquoise sea carry you, okay? So I'm getting in my head that song, you know, from Moana, that movie. So it's just like, if you haven't watched that movie, watch it, because she went through so much, and it was self-belief and listening to the guidance. Her grandmother came to help her and guide her, and she accomplished the awakening of the earth. And in fact, in that movie, there was that crystal was missing from the soul of Mother Earth, and she put that back in, and then we just saw this beauty and greenery and life start to spring everywhere. So that is it, my darlings. I'm wishing you an amazing 2021. If you would like to follow me, you will get me on Facebook at Glow Your True Colors, on Instagram under Marcia_O'Regan. You can also visit my website, Glow Your True Colors. And I'm running a soul color ritual, which starts the first 12 days of 2021. If you would like to be part of that, I would love you to participate. What we'll be doing each day of the first 12 days of the year will give you a good indication of how your year is going to go. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be clearing out whatever we want to let go of in 2020. We're going to bring all the great things, all the learnings, all the wisdom with us into 2021. And we're going to be doing a detox then days 10, 11, and 12. And I will be guiding you through that. It's only 12 euros to participate. So that's €1 a day. And I'm going to be doing daily healings, initiations, and we're going to be clearing out everything so that we're clear and free to set powerful intentions that are really going to give you an opportunity to witness what you desire to be in your physical reality, to experience these, because there's no point in having dreams and guidance, and desires if they're not coming to life. And I'm going to be preparing you all energetically. So if you want to be part of that, all you need to do is click on the link. I have a link underneath this video. It's bit.ly/soul-color ritual 2021. And that is the page, and you can have a look. And I'd love to have you have a private Facebook page as well. And that's where I'll be doing the healings. And then there is a membership area, like a private portal, whereby I will be releasing the exercises every single day of what you need to do. And we will be doing this together. So that's it from me, sending you so much love. Mwah.